What's going on, everyone? I'd like to welcome you to the Simple Life blog. I'm co-founder of Soulsimplicity.com, Cameron Wilson, and I just appreciate you guys for coming here to check us out on our blog, and as we share upcoming info on the brand and the ins and outs behind the scenes of Soulsimplicity.com. As a lot of you know, today is June 6th, and you guys were expecting, those who've been following us on Instagram, Facebook, social media, we've been posting that we were going to have new arrivals today. And so for those who've been looking for the new arrivals, I really apologize, but there's going to be some pushback. We're going to push it back to June 16th. Now, reason why we're pushing it back is because I want to focus on the brand itself, and I want to make sure that all the I's are dotted correctly, everything is set in stone, and just crisp. I just want things crisp, you know what I mean? And so as a brand, as a company, I want to make sure that this thing is done right, and then the message of what we represent is seen correctly, and people understand what we're doing as a brand. On the level that we're on, I want to continue to stick out and to be a brand that represents something of substance. In order to do that, you have to fully focus on your craft and to know what's going on around your surroundings and so forth. So with that being said, there's just some things that, as a company, we just want to make sure that, everything is crisp. I will say, out of all the seasons up until now, I really feel like this is probably, our best work as a brand. And I'm excited because, as I say, it's all about being able to relate to the people and being able to create something that people can relate to. And a lot of the situations and, the designs, which is always heartfelt, really touch home to me because it was really truly what it was. Every now and then we'll put in a couple of t-shirts that's based off of the trends or what's going on, or just something stylish within the midst of the message. But everything that I can say this time around really truly came from something, whether it was an experience that I've seen, or whether it was something that was going on in my life, or a friend of mine's, or it was just something that drove me to create what we created. And so I'm excited about that. The women's line, I really feel like we took it up a notch, way up here than what we've done in the last couple of years too. So ladies, y'all should be excited about that. Fellas, I was gonna bring the heat for us because I'm a guy, so you know what I'm saying. But anyway, like I said, this is gonna be something that I really wanted to make sure that the brand is represented the way that I perceive it in my head, and for people to really grasp and understand what we are about. So look for us, look for the new arrivals, not June 6th, which is today. Again, I apologize, it's going to be June 16th. June 16th. Mark your calendars for those who are really excited and so forth. I know I am. You should be excited too, because it's new stuff, you know what I mean? You only do this twice a year, so it's always exciting for myself to be able to do this. On another note, and this is also another personal reason why I also wanted to push things back too, because I just wanted to get my mind right and a level of respect. I would like to give, deep condolences to the Roberts family. Over the weekend, over the past week, over the past week, I learned that a good friend of mine from middle school, high school, all the way up until now I'm in college and so forth, a good friend of mine, Takiyah Roberts, passed. And I'm cool now, but it really touched me because it's not a lot of people, besides one of my best friend that died back in 2003, I haven't really had to lose anyone really close to me, in my circle of friends and so forth. And to know, for this to have happened, it really touch home to me. It's just a reminder all over again how short life is, and how much we get so caught up in our own lives with everything, not realizing that, you know, the people that we talk to and cherish might not be around like that, you know what I mean? And it was just a reminder to me that, you know, if you haven't spoke to one of your best friends in years, or, you know, you're just kind of just take time to give them a call, or just, you know, people text these days. Just give them a text to say, hello, how you doing? You know, Takiyah Roberts was, like I said, a really, really good friend of mine. I met her through a mutual friend, my cousin, my best friend, Clifton Andrews, back when we were attending Davidson Fine Arts in Augusta, Georgia. Now, a lot of y'all, you know that, you know, my history, my background. I'm originally from Augusta, and Davidson Fine Arts is actually a magnet school, which kind of like molded me as an artist and molded my culture and my environment to make me who I am today. And a lot of the friends and everything that I met and my experiences have a big reflection on today. And so Takiyah was a part of that. Like I said, you know, growing up with her, it used to be D and Takiyah, her best friend, and, you know, they were inseparable. You know, we all went to college. You know, we all, you know, kind of dispersed, went our separate ways, and, you know, became adults and grown ups and stuff. But even from then, even when in college, after we graduated college, you know, we were real tight. You know what I mean? We would, you know, us being in Atlanta, moving from Augusta, being in Atlanta to a whole different, you know, surrounding and new experiences or whatever, it kind of bonded us a little bit closer because, you know, we're from small Augusta compared to Atlanta and so forth. And, you know, we just met new people. My college roommate and best friend as well, Ladero, she had a chance to meet him, and, you know, my wife. And, you know, it's just to see how, you know, how short life is, and how, you know, one minute they're here, the next minute they're gone. It's touching, man. And so I just like to let the Roberts family know that you are in my prayers. And, you know, I am truly sorry for this event, and, you know, it's touching. Takiyah has always been we used to always laugh, man. You know, she was a very silly individual, man, and, you know, she was always strong too. Like, a lot of people kind of remember her having, you know, the diabetes and everything, but she was such a strong person and held up a lot of stuff within because she didn't want people to be, you know, worried about those kind of things. She was just a fun person, you know what I mean? She wanted that portion of her to be shown and everything like that. And so I honestly feel bad too because I didn't realize how sick she was, you know what I mean? I didn't, again, being caught up in my own life and, you know, doing what I do as, you know, a parent, and, you know, having Soul Simplicity and so forth, I never got a chance to, you know, check up on her or whatever, and that kind of bothers me. That hurts my soul a little bit because, you know, like, if, you know, you're supposed to be that close or good of friends, then why didn't you, you know, check up on her, or be more aware of what's going on, you know what I mean? And so that bothers me a little bit. I feel like I dropped the ball on my end with that, you know. So, you know, Takiyah, if you're listening and if you are present, I just want you to know that you are loved. You know, you have people here that love you, and you will truly be missed. Including myself, your family. And I just, you know, I apologize for not being present as much as I should have. And, you know, all I have now is memories, and I'm going to cherish those memories, you know. So, you know, I did, you know, for those, you know, seen the little remembering Takiyah Roberts, that was just my connection to her, to reach out and to apologize for not being there, and to know that she is loved, you know. I didn't do it for gratification or to benefit or anything. I did that because that was just like my tribute to her as a person, as a strong person, as a good friend, as a person that was very hardworking and, you know, goals and just silly, all around silly. Just, oh man, it's crazy. Anyway, so rest in peace to Takiyah Roberts, and, you know, to her family. You know, I'm sorry for the loss, and my condolences. And so for, you know, I want to specifically dedicate this new Arrival collection to you, to her, which is why I also wanted to, again, you know, on a side note, to why I wanted to push things back to, I want to dedicate this particularly to her, you know what I mean, and just Augusta, you know, just my roots, you know, Davidson Fine Arts, you know, that's where it all began. That's where a lot of the friendships and, you know, everything just kind of began for the crew and whatnot, you know. So, but with that being said, you know, appreciate you guys coming to check me out on my blog, and just thank you for just supporting the brand, and, you know, just feeling my expression in culture, and, you know, just thank you, you know, all the support and love and everything that we get. Again, shout